So Yu-Gi-Oh! ZL Season 2 actually came with a new opening and ending this week. I believe the opening 5 or opening 2 if you're counting up to Season 2. Um, I believe it was called Dualism of Mirrors, is the actual title for it. But because it's got that, and I think it's also called Kagami no Dualazumu or something. I probably butchered that name. And then as well we got the new opening, which is Go Away Go. I personally, I've listened to the opening quite a lot now, and I started to get, because the lyrics at first is it's a little bit off, the vocals of it, and the lyrics just didn't make any sense to me, probably because of the translations. But the songs are really catchy. It's probably not my favorite ZL song, but it might be in the top 3 because I really still like Braving a lot. And Go Away is a pretty cool song. It doesn't beat the second ending though. Nothing beats so basically Season 2 of ZL full stop. But actually get to the episode itself now. But I'll probably leave a link down below so you can listen to the opening and the ending song. But it basically what was happening in this episode is that Astral got few things from after that battle they had. So he got a message from Yuma's father, which gave him, he had this little vision of an explosion happening in the Baryons world, because since that happened, the Baryon world got a little bit fucked up after that attack they did. He got a map and a message from his Yuma's father, and he told him to go to these selling locations where these legendary cards, I mean, we see it in the opening as well, it shows hints of stuff of the cards, like some of the Baryons are using them as well, so obviously spoil a bit, saying they're going to get some of these cards, not to mention something's going to happen to Shark's sister later on, and Dark Astral returning, which was a little bit annoying. But as well, we had that, and we had Vector as well. He went into this Red Sea to awaken this guy named Don Thousand and found out he was the god of Baryons, and he's offered his life to Don Thousand so he can basically get revenge on Yuma and Astral, which he's done combining him. And he told the Baryons about this whole plan, since Don Thousand knew about the 7 legendary cards. So basically they've all gone to Earth to go and get out of the cards. Now, I thought we were just going to have a giant big old space adventure now, but apparently this is just used as a machine now just to go there. So I think they're maybe just trying to drag on Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit longer, going to have this little war, then after that we're probably going to go back into the Baryons world and finish them off. That's probably what I imagine that's going to happen. But, they went into the dungeon. Dube crashed into the ship alongside Astro as he was traveling, since the thing probably uses the same connection. I don't know what the hell that shit was. But it damaged Dube's bracelet, and he can't use his full power anymore, so he's pretty much defenseless. And his human form looks pretty cool, by the way. And basically nothing at all happened in this episode, dueling-wise. They met this dual spirit who's this unicorn-looking monster we see from the preview. But yeah, it was he placed a face-down set card and 2 face-down on the spell and trap zone, and Yuma only used Gagaga Magician, Special Summon Gagaga Kid. They both have level 4 because of Gagaga Kid's ability. But instead of using it to XYZ into Hope, because if you use Gagaga Kid you can't attack that turn that it's being XYZ'd with, he used this Gagaga power-up move that gave him 500 attack points each, so 2,000 and 1,300. That is, so he's gonna use that, but obviously those face-down cards I just wouldn't even attack. Just summon it, just summon Hope, and then you've got a chance to use the Moon Barriers effect on that. But overall, it was okay episode. Next week though is actually going to be the 100th episode of ZL, so I am looking forward to that. It's just going to continue on the story. They're not going to do what Toriko did last week, which was having a special, which is a shame, because I would have loved if they did a best of the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! As they have Yugi there, Jaden, Yusei, and all Yuma, and then just show all the best bits, and have all the old characters come back, and Kaiba, but they probably couldn't do that. But that would have been awesome if they did something like that. I would have loved to see Yugi again at Kaiba. I've been meaning to watch the original again, but this time in Japanese, since I've only seen 4Kids dubs of Yu-Gi-Oh, which was gold to me back in the days when I was a kid. But Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this episode and of the new opening and ending. Like I said, there will be links down below so you can check them out for yourself. But that's all from me, everyone. So thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, as I always say, people, strike life and live. Sign out, and I'll see you next time, people.